Hello everyone, my name is Noelle Chang and I'm part of Team 6 for FSE100, and in this video I'll be going over the code for our nature games that we made for the Dementia project final. Let's take a look at how the flower power game works. So the code right here, basically what it does is it's going to pick a random out of 1 to 6, number from 1 to 6. If it's 1, then the first image it shows is going to be red. If it's 2, it's going to be blue, and so forth. Then we're going to draw a white box over it, and then it's going to do the same thing, show another image, draw a white box, and then show another image. I'll just show you how this works. So here's the image, covers it white, another image, and another image. And then here is, down here, it draws the color pattern question, which is this. And then down here is where it checks whether it's correct. I think there's an individual function for each one to check if to check which color it is. After it checks if I got these ones right, for this one, if I do get it right, then it'll run this function up here, which is basically the same exact thing. Where is it? Right here, color pattern game. This is for the second level, and it does basically the same thing, but it shows more images. So here we have one image shown, then a second one, then a third one, then fourth one, and a fifth one, and does the same thing over again. Now let's take a look at how this attention to nature game works. So when I click on this, it's going to draw the home page. It's going to have this blue background, and it's going to draw these 3 buttons, level 1, level 2, level 3. Depending on which one you click, it's going to either show, it's going to draw game 1, game 2, or game 3. So let's just do game 1 for now. Study the image. Here we go. It says this function is what shows this, and then I press next. It's going to ask a question. Here's where it draws all the buttons. So this one corresponds to this one just corresponds to the question. This one is for the first button. It says no starfish. If I press this one, which is incorrect, it's going to play the sound no, which is the mooing sound, which is the negative feedback. But if I press this one, it'll play the positive feedback, which is a chirping sound. So let me demonstrate. So that one was wrong. And then this one, if I click on it, ooh, that was right. So it goes on to the next question. Yeah, so when the good sound is played, then it's going to draw the next question. And then for the rest of them, it's basically the same thing, but just for different images, different questions. Now let's go over the Match the Animal game. This is the game that I made. So first what it's going to do is we have this array of all the different animal names that we can have. So when we first go into the game, it shows an animal name. This is a list storing all the different animal names. And then this stores all the images. Then what we have to do is we have to randomize to make sure that that these 3 images are not the same. So this is just checking to make sure that these 3 images are all different. And then it's going to show the word, and then it's going to, this function right here, it draws this page right here, and it's going to take 3 arguments, pick order, and then the different images. So those are just refer to the images that we randomized earlier. In this pick order, basically it determines whether the first one's going to be correct, or the second one's going to be correct, or the third one's going to be correct. And this is basically just showing the image, and then these buttons here are checking if it's correct or if it's incorrect. If it's the correct one, then it's going to draw the correct page and then play a positive feedback sound. And then if it's wrong, then it's going to do the same thing, but for negative feedback. And that's basically it. Oh, yes, this part is the this part, what this part does is it's basically the same thing, but just for 4 images. So we have more randomizing. We have to check whether the images are the same, so it's going to be a bit longer. But that's basically it. Thank you for watching.